Hey, what's up guys? The Blunt Atheist here. I figured I'd do this video on that new video that Franchesca Ramsey did, and the whole thing of that she was saying that in like the future that it's gonna be that pretty much a lot of the people around are going to be, like a coffee colored type of person because, like, white people are going to die out because, I guess I've heard this before, like, the people of color will, keep building and building and, they'll be having, mixed racial kids with white people, and then white will die out. Like, I just kind of think this notion is preposterous, like, because whether it's racist or not, there'll always be a selection of white people that'll stick with, dating and, having kids with other white people. Like, I think it's a misnomer to say that eventually there will be no more white people. And I love how, like, she wants to point out, oh, well, when there's all these, people of color, then racism will go away. Like, that people of color can't be racist. I can't stand this thing of, oh, well, they can't be racist. I mean, okay, I get the whole, like, the institutional thing, but, there's the whole, prejudiced over power, which I think is dumb, because it's just these SJWs just want to, like, they want to make up, like, their own meanings for words now, and it's just silly and atrocious. I like to go by just the dictionary definition of most words. Like, it's just nonsense. But yeah, like, I love how she says certain things, and it's just like, do you really not see the inherent racism that you're projecting yourself? Like, you want to call white people out for all this racism that you think they have, but yet some of the things you say are just clearly, like, racist towards white people. And I know, like, we live in this weird culture of, like, they say, well, white people can't be racist. Yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Any, whether it's, a Caucasian person or a person of color, anybody can be racist. It's just, racism is defined as, like, you thinking your race is superior over, like, another. It's just that simple, and to me it's just, it's just so stupid, like, how far these SJWs will take this stuff just to fit, like, just to move the goalpost, or just to fit, like, their narrative, because they don't like the actual dictionary definition of something. I just can't stand this thing of, oh, well, a person of color can't be racist. I mean, to me, if a person of color, like, is gonna sit there and brag and think their race is better, then that's racism. Or even if they were gonna use a racial slur on a white person, that's racist. Yeah, I mean, I guess give or take, yeah, they go along the lines of, oh, well, white people, like, they're the only racist ones because of, it's the institutionalized thing. Well, I mean, it still doesn't take away from the fact that, there's just the broad aspect of just, in general, racism. Like, take away the fact of this, structuralized, machine type, like, racism. It's like they're almost taking that and saying, oh, well, that's the same thing as just the word racism. No, it's not. Like, you've moved the goalpost to, you know, fit, just to fit, like, your, you know, your silly idea of it. And yeah, I just, it just frustrates me. And, you know, at a point I laugh, but at a point it frustrates me. Like, I love, you know, and a lot of these people, like, they want to sit and talk about, oh, they're against, like, you know, they're against capitalism, but yet they're sitting on their, you know, their Apple laptop in Starbucks, you know, using their consumer product, drinking consumerism coffee, while, you know, while sitting there yelling about communism. It's just dumb. So yeah, hope you guys like what I'm doing here. Like I said, I'm going to try to upload more often. If you guys like this video, give me a like, a share, a comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you want my stuff early. And it's been the Blunt Atheist. Peace.